afternoon from a wet, windy, wild Western Washington afternoon. My name is Steve Stensland. I'm a certified PGA professional, the current Western Washington chapter president, and the GM out here at beautiful Kayak Point Golf Course. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to get to know a little bit about me and watching this video. I want to start off, I have a great family. I've had the pleasure of being married to my wife Krista for the last 17 years. I have two great kids, Morgan, who is an 8th grader and is 14, and my son Gavin is a 4th grader, he's 10. I've spent the last 25 years in the golf industry, 4 years working at Desert Canyon Golf Resort, and 16 years split at private facilities, both in Central Washington and over here in Western Washington. And then I've spent 5 years working at 3 different daily fee public golf courses. Several weeks back, I was honored that the Western Washington Chapter Board was kind enough to nominate me as a candidate for Section Secretary. Prior to serving the Western Washington Chapter as an officer, I spent 2 terms as a director on the Western Washington Chapter Board. During my tenure, I was the orientation chair, teaching chair, employment service chair, and I spent 2 times as the education chair. Serving the chapter and working with the chapter board has been an all-time dream. It's been a blast working with and for the chapter, and I'm ready now to take the next step and work for the section and with the section and all of the chapters throughout the section. Prior to my return to Western Washington Chapter, I spent 7 years over in the Central Washington Chapter. During most of that time, I was privileged that they had enough confidence in me to serve as their junior golf representative for the Central Washington Chapter. My service goes back to the early 90s within the section. I spent 1 term as the junior golf chair for the section, and I've been serving on the section rules committee since 1997. I'm ready for more, and I would appreciate you considering me as your section secretary in 2014.